What's up? It's your boy back at you with another video. Taping of this Saturday. And finally, the gargoyles are painted and it looks fantastic, team. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to share this with you. I'm waiting for Mr. Sun to go down so I can take a video of these gargoyles at night because I know you want to see it. So enough talking, more doing, and we'll show you how to paint these bad boys up like the way I did so you can make your gargoyles badass. Hey team, I got a question for you. When you're doing projects, painting, spraying like I am right now, what's your go-to music? Like, what do you, like, do you have a playlist of, like, or do you listen to Halloween music? Do you do creepy music? Do you do heavy metal? Do you do NSYNC? No, your boy doesn't do NSYNC. People say, well, Glenn, sorry. What do you listen to? Bullet for My Valentine, Falling in Reverse, heavy stuff, metalcore stuff. That's the stuff I dig, man. It just, something gets me in the mood when I hear it. I want to bang my head, I want to rock out, heavy guitars, all that good stuff. Yeah, yeah. You know, as you're spraying this, you're almost, you can't help not to go, oh, you're painting it all black. It looks cool black, don't get me wrong, but it's like, you know, these were painted obviously for a reason, right? A bad reason, but still, all in all, they had to paint it, right? And yeah, I don't know. I like I said, I don't know what the meaning behind this was. So I'm using flat black, and on the other pillar I used gloss, and I have to say it looks better in gloss than it does flat, and I wonder if this is going to mean anything when it's time for me to paint and chip brush away with the dry lock. I don't think it will, because you just need it black. So like, all, you know, like in the crevices and stuff like that, that's really where, that's what it matters. So it doesn't really matter what kind of paint I think you're using, as long as a good amount of it's covered. Listen, I'm guessing on this. You know, you're on this journey with me. So I'm painting everything I possibly can, you know, so this way I have no, oh shit, I should have did this, or I don't want to have any regrets later. Let's just put it to you that way. So, coming along. So just make sure you're using some tape, see that, to black out the eyes. Obviously I'm gonna have to go back into that again and hit it, but use an X-Acto knife. That's what I'm gonna do right now. So team, make sure you're masking the eyes, you're masking the sensor. It's a little overkill. I'm leaving these unpainted, but I just don't want paint to get in there. But very, very, very important. This is a light, and that's a light. When I painted this black, I went right over it. Luckily, it rubs off with a microfiber cloth. So if you did do it, no worries. You can get it off. You just have to use a little elbow grease. And don't forget your power supply. Make sure that is taped off as well. You see what I'm talking about, team? gloss, it just brings out the nooks and crannies, I think, better, but I don't know. I mean, I could, oh, like I said, if it doesn't work, I can always, and there's the other one. It's very flat, glossy, flat. One gargoyle, two gargoyles. Yeah. So, wings. Ah, screw it. I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay. Not too bad. I was gonna do dry lock, and I'm so glad I didn't do dry lock, because if I did dry lock, I like that a lot, actually, because it gets into the nooks and crannies. If I use that dry lock, it's so thick it would get in between all of that, and that's not what I wanted. So I left the skulls black because I'm gonna drill some eye holes for LED lights. But this is what I'm using. Good old Lowe's Zinsser Bullseye 123 primer, water base, interior and exterior. That's the stuff. See where I went? See, this is where I started, right? Now again, I'm doing this because I really don't, you know, I don't know how to, you know, should I apply it all the way? No. Dab, dab, dab. Like this. Dab, dab, dab. A little dab will do ya. And then here, brush. Brush. Brush up, brush up, brush up. Brush up, brush up, brush up. What movie is that from? Brush up, brush up, brush up. So, it's looking good. I like this side a lot better. Actually, I like this side. My favorite, because that one's more pitted. You know what I mean? I dig it. It's coming. Now, this is the flat black. Honestly, there is no difference between what black you use, other than how glossy you really want your skull eyes. But at the end of the day, I don't think so. I think it's just fine the way it is. What a much needed paint job, right? Oh God, way better. The bases are coming along nice. So, I think I'm done. As the kids scream in the background. Gotta love the neighbor kids. I like it. I don't know if I want to go too much more on it, because I really like that black coming through. What do you think, team? What do you think? What do you think, team? You dig it? Dig it from afar. They will match nicely to those. I like it. Now, on to that. Well, working in the dark. I've officially burned daylight, but man, oh man, really starting to come along. A couple more dabs here on this guy right here should be good. God, I love his size. His size is great. Dig it. Dig it. Okay, team, voila, she's painted. I really dig this. What a fantastic paint job that you can do to make these look stone. I'm going to err to caution, though, that a little bit of this goes a long way. You do not need to cover these. I kind of had to kind of go over with some black spray, some black paint again, and you know, darken them up again, because as you can see, like, you see like the blotchy spots there. Some of that paint's already starting to wear off, but that's okay. These are just little touch-ups that you can do, because you know, you want all the black, you want that detail, because if you don't, you're not going to get it. But man, they look good perched up like that, don't they? Oh yeah, dig it. I like it. Next shot will be at night, so this way you can see them glow. Do me a favor, team, when you're painting, make sure, I keep on forgetting that there was a light in his mouth, and I painted over his mouth. I love painting over lights for some reason. Don't do that, but if you do, take a trusty microfiber cloth and just go ahead and wipe it clean. You've got one down there as well, so just make sure you're keeping these covered. Painter's tape is going to be your best friend, actually. So yeah, I like it, team. What do you think? Way better than the sandstone mummy tomb color. Ugh. Home Depot, if you're gonna make these again next year, paint them gray and make them look like stone, please. Okay, team, they are done. Check them out. They are big, dude. They sit so nice on these pillars. I'm gonna call these killer pillars. Killer pillars. As the kids walk right through it. Like that. Boom. Here's the backside. And as the kids walk out, mannequin there, and they walk right back out. Like so. Oh man. They perch nicely. So again, my idea was to get the eyes going, but again, the eyes, or the light would bleed, not unless if I do LED lights individually, but that's painstaking, and I don't know if I really want to do that. My whole idea was to Keith over at Cobwebs and Candlesticks mentioned some great foam, expanding foam underneath there, so I could put it on a base, right? A base, and then I can just put just a regular red like bulb, an LED bulb. I was thinking Christmas lights even. I got strings of red Christmas lights that I was thinking I can poke little holes through. Maybe I do that. Oh, there's endless possibilities with these guys. I can't wait. Man, they are tall. So, hold on. So, this is my height. I am as tall as the light. And I'm not tall at all. I'm only 5'6", 5'7" on a good day. These are even higher, and then high. See, those are 5 feet. 5.5 feet? I think they're 5.5 feet tall. So I just added another 7, maybe 8 feet to this thing. Get them now, and paint them. You don't need to put them on these pillars like I'm doing, but this is just kind of like, you know, when we saw the pillars, we had to do it. We're like, this is going to be like the grand Dios of entrances, and I want to, you know what I mean? All right, I know, Glenn, stop talking. Can we see him at night? And voila, there they go. Gargoyles at night, looking good. Looking real good. Gargoyles looking great up there. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to put the pillars. Woohoo! I'm very happy with that. That's it, team. That's what the gargoyles look like. Paint them up. Make it look good. Make them your own. Make these things look the very best they can be, because man, what a grand entrance. I'm pleased. Yeah, I'm pleased. So with that, folks, that's it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for coming out with me on this little journey. I hope you guys got some tips. I mean, really, there's really nothing to it. Again, black paint, spray paint is going to probably be your best friend. Flat black, gloss black, it doesn't matter. Go do it. Couple cans will do you. Get that paint. Everything will be in the description below, so you can get yours. But go ahead and start getting out there and start doing it. Time's a ticking. We've got days on the clock, but you guys know what to do. I appreciate you all. Much love to you all. Say it once, team. Say it twice, team. Say it 3 times. Always creep it real. Talk to you all in the next video. Later.